From Acadiana, your local news leader, this is KLFY News 10 at 6.
The 3 Acadiana men are speaking publicly for the first time about being repeatedly sexually abused.
They allege it was by a local priest when they were only 10 and 11 years old. Tonight we hear from one of the men, and now they're in their 50s. They're coming forward with these allegations, hoping to find closure through a new law that went into effect earlier this summer, allowing adults who were victims as children up to 3 years to file suit against accused offenders. As a warning to viewers, some of the content, the verbiage in this story is graphic. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, first off, his name was Father James Query.
It's a name, a man, a priest who Mark Baptiste claims sexually abused him, his brother, and nearly a dozen other altar boys around the ages of 10 and 11 for about 3 years at this church in Lawtell.
I can remember the first time it happened. I left as soon as he finished.
Baptiste says he went home, cried, and kept it a secret.
I felt as a child, my daddy always did tell us that the priest was next to God.
But the damage was done. Years of abuse, Baptiste says, left him no way out except...
But by that time, I was already into drugs and smoking.
And you did that because?
To get rid of all these memories and the stuff that happened to me, you know.
Memories, he says, of not only the abuse, but of him and other boys being used to recruit others.
And that he would try to make the guys do each other.
In the group.
In the group.
Baptiste says as an adult, he saw news stories of others telling their stories and a news clip of the Bishop of the Diocese of Lafayette encouraging victims to come forward.
I did that. I decided I'm going to go.
So he did in 2018.
He said, look, he said, we're going to do what we can do for y'all. We're going to see about getting y'all counseling. We need to get with the Josephites because he was part of the Josephites. And I thank God today that my life has changed.
But the long-kept secret has been far-reaching, something his mother still struggles with as she remembers how she felt when her children first told her.
I was hurt, very much so. But that priest was dead, so I couldn't do anything about it.
The betrayal is something she can't let go.
Like everything was okay, you know, but it wasn't. He was doing things with my children, is why he would come here and try to cover up, to not make it look like he was doing anything to my children.
Now, the story does not end here. We'll have more from Mark, his brother, and their mother, plus a third alleged victim. We've also contacted the Diocese of Lafayette, and they have responded. We will have that and the rest of that story. It's coming up tonight on News 10 at 10.